Hey guys, JTech here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another trade recap. Another lost day. Almost not a lost day, but you know. As you know, I went on a bit of a losing streak. I lost a total of 11 trades in a row over the span of 4 days. 4 days, 11 trades. Yeah. Lost $850. Made back $670 last week. So I was $180 short. Now I'm $380 short of my account high. So, let's just go over this. No high impact news today. Took one trade, risked to 2%, lost it. I had school this morning, so I couldn't trade until about 10:30 this morning. We'll get into that. We'll get into why that's important. Saw that price was in an obvious uptrend. Retraced for 15-minute for value gap. Had a buy stop order above, not about, above previous highs. Was a good trade. Should have closed out of the trade while I was in profits. I'm not mad whatsoever. No, I didn't want to lose, but it's okay. I'll have opportunity to win it back. I wouldn't really say. I shouldn't have said like I should have. I'll talk about that too. Right, risk management. Stuck to my trade. Patient. Wrongs. Maybe could have taken a smaller scale trade. Used trade alerts. When price broke structure and began downtrending, should have closed positions on trades like these. Multiple TPs. I'm actually going to delete this and I'll explain why. Like my kind of thought process behind why. Now let's go ahead and pull this on here. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into this. So, hourly candle. Alright, let's see what happened. Hourly break of structure right here. Okay. Revisit area of accumulation. Broke structure. Right. Now we're going higher. We had a retracement right here. Okay. Had buy stop order above these highs that you'll see in just a minute. I think they were 5-minute highs. They were. Yeah. Well, it was at the body of the highs. A little bit of slippage, I guess. But, so entry, buy stop right here. Smashed. Consolidated. Broke through the hourly for value gap as I expected. And, trying to think. So, let's kind of talk a little bit about what happened here. So, I entered this trade at precisely 10:50 this morning. As you can see, it is 10:21 in the evening. So I was in this trade over 11 hours. So I saw price, doing all this. Then we broke it, right? And I went to work. I was at the gym and work around this time, right? I saw this. I didn't really think much of it. But then I was like, yeah, market's closing, so price is probably going to be moving sideways a bit until Asia open. And then Asia opens here. Price moved back down to my entry, moved back up. Wasn't really thinking much of it. And then we saw this move up. This is my first indication that I might need to close. It tapped into 15-minute value gap, immediate rejection downward. Came back up. I thought we were making a comeback, and no, we didn't. I'm kind of glad I didn't close out of this trade. I'm not glad I took a loss, but this was a good psychology thing for me, I guess I can say, because it could have easily been oh my gosh, I'm getting scared, and then really high, right? I've had trades like that before. Like I said, I'm getting out of the emotional aspects of trading. I can't keep trading like that. It's only going to hurt me in the long run. No, I'm not happy that I took a loss, but I am happy that I stuck to my trade. I stuck to my original bias and all that stuff, right? It was a good trade. Price just didn't move how I thought it would. It didn't even take these highs. But I'm curious. Okay. So I guess we did kind of take these highs, but not really. We didn't sweep them, but we did visit them. As you can see. Yeah, I like for Forex and stuff, so like GBP and gold, I like to mark out session highs and lows by the wicks. And as you can see, wicked out pretty hard. And I wonder, is this an order block? Yeah, it is an order block. Kind of makes sense for the immediate rejection downward. So I guess higher time frame targeting these highs was not the greatest idea. I think it would have been more realistic to target this. And that, I mean, it would have been, I mean, 1-to-1's not bad. So, yeah. We lost that trade, but that's okay. Now let's get into the potential trades on SPX and how they would have played out in my favor had I been on the charts. I swear, I always miss the best setups whenever I'm not around. Alright, so let's talk about this. Alright, so I had to go to school around this time, right? It is 8:35, 8:40 right here. Okay, let's see what happened. We swept. Are these previous day highs? So we swept previous day highs, moved into this massive hourly for value gap, and we had an immediate break of structure right after. And then what happened? Alright, we have these two for value gaps form. 5 minute for value gaps, right? We had these two for value gaps form. Okay. So, me personally, this right here. Actually, no. Probably would have gone more off of this order block right here. Yeah. So we have an order block right here. Small scale order block. 5 minute order block. Right? No. Not 5 minute for value gap. 5 minute order block. So we have the small scale order block. Okay. So price broke structure. Set up a limit order right here. Stops above these highs. Targeting this order block I have marked out down here. This would have been a freaking banger trade, and I would not have to have been in it for 11 freaking hours. Let's see. It would have entered me from 9:05 a.m. to 12:15. Not a short trade by any means, but you know, it's better than nothing. That was the A+ setup I missed. Like, this is my A+ setup. Order block, fair value gap. Actually, no inverse fair value gap, but order block, break of structure, 5 minute fair value gap, order block, textbook trade right here. And I missed it because why? I was in school. Because EOC testing is done, and I still have 3 days of school. Today, tomorrow, April 29th, and Wednesday, April 30th. And then we have senior exams, which I'm exempt from because I'm a smart boy. And yeah. Now let's talk about this other trade I missed. What happened? Tapped into this order block. Okay, what next? Break of structure. Oh, okay, what do we have after that? Not really anything else. Long positions. As soon as we broke this, right? Boom. Stops. If I want to be risky, stop below that. Targeting that high. Yes, we did eventually. Well, did we? No, we didn't. We haven't. Boom. Target this high. 3.75 hour trade. If I want to be really safe with it, 2 hour trade. These were two very good potential trades that I missed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. This one, I wasn't, like, I was home, but I wasn't even at my computer. And I'm really mad at myself for it. Because this is like a really, like, these were both really good trades. This one, A+, this one, A. This one, I give it a B that I took on gold. But anyways, that's all I got today, guys. Yeah, if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. If you have anything, please leave it in the comments. Let me see if I will be trading tomorrow. Yeah, probably. Ooh, total job openings 9 a.m. Okay. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm not trading, and honestly, I'm probably not trading tomorrow. I'll just leave it at that. I'm sure you can see why. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not trading tomorrow or Wednesday. It's my senior day, anyways. So I'm gonna be on a bouncy house during session. So I'll probably trade tomorrow. I'm trying to think. I do have to be at school, but I have to be at school early, and I don't have first period, so I might trade during first period, or do a couple of pre-market scalps maybe. Uh, this is coming out at 8. No, I'll probably have to. I'll be in second period during 9 a.m. I'm sure you won't care if I whip out my computer. Yeah. I'll try to be on the charts at 9 a.m. We'll see though. Um, I don't think it's wise. Like Joel's job opening is pretty high in bet, so I probably shouldn't even really establish a bias until after 9 a.m. And considering all of this, I think it's gonna be best if I just risk 1% tomorrow, because then worst case scenario, we close at a close to 5% profit like last month. Best case scenario, or like better case scenario, if we hit like a 2 hour trade, we're gonna be sitting at like about 800, which I mean I'm perfectly fine with. Also, soon I will be making a video on plans for the future. Um, I think it is about time. I believe I've proven myself to be relatively profitable, especially in recent days, because of like here. We went over this last week, right? For this 4 day losing streak, I took 11 trades. Probably 6 or 7 of them were like bad trades I never should have entered, right? And now it's just like I know it's like a meme or whatever, but it's just like kind of one of those things. Like, okay, I understand it now, right? I'm not saying that I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not saying that I'm gonna over leverage and over trade, but I'm saying like I understand where it's gonna get me whenever I do it, and now I have more of an incentive and more experience to be like, hey, yeah, no, don't do that. You know what my experience is? Here, here, here. Actually, this was not a terrible day. Here, right? I'm still not mad about this trade. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed that it didn't play out like I hoped, but I'm not mad. It wasn't a bad trade. It was riskier, yes. Should I have risked 2%? Maybe not. Not on this trade. On like one of those SPX trades though, absolutely. This one, maybe a little overconfident in it. So I think one thing I'll do is on riskier trades like this, riskier trades like this, risk 1% or half of my max daily limit. So one thing I have kind of wanted that I've been looking into. I've been looking into the some prop firms, and I'm really liking I'm really liking My Funded FX as a prop firm. I mean they're not perfect. No prop firm's really gonna be perfect, but I will say they seem to have good reviews. They seem to have a good payout record. Their actual funded accounts aren't like absurdly priced. I will make a video about this, right? I'm not saying it'll be next month, and I'm not saying it'll even be June. I mean, I think it'll be June, but I'm not saying it will be. It could be next month. It could be June. But what I will say is that, you know, we go through my P&L for, I mean, up 2.25%. This one, like I said, bad month, right? Biggest thing here was emotional trading, right? And not having a solid edge. And the most important thing was I did not have a locked in risk management. March, started using risk management. It paid off. This month, I'm using risk management. It's paying off, right? Like, yeah, I had my longest losing streak. You know what happened? I broke my risk management for 2 of those days, so that 8.5% I lost, 2% of it was completely unnecessary because I went over my limit. 2, emotional trading. Oh no, I lost the trade, I need to make my money back. No, because I was happy that I reached that 10% gain. But, you know, like I said, it's kind of like I understand it now. It's like, you know, this is proof to me. This is proof to me that, you know, if I just like lock in and choose a good trade and, you know, not necessarily go all out, but like just, if I trade with my rules, I trade with my risk management, I trade with my strategy, and I try my best to not allow my emotions to interfere, it will help me in the long run. That's exactly what I did today, and I lost, but, you know, yeah, I lost today. No model was 100%, and there were a couple of reasons to why I lost this trade, right? It wasn't an A plus setup. I admit that. Should I have risked 2%? Probably not. Should have risked 1%, right? I mean, in hindsight, had I seen this how this trade would play out, I probably would have either one, never entered this trade, or two, closed out my profits up here. But I can't do that. What I will say is, like, yeah, price went into what seems to be an order block up here, and price had a lot of unfilled imbalances down there. But, you know, I mean, I can't do anything about it now. I know what I did wrong. Like, it's like right here, right? Emotional trading, not following risk management, that's what caused me to lose here. Not really. Had I done a more in-depth chart analysis, I would have had the order block marked. And honestly, I probably would have targeted the order block itself, or that high within the order block, and it would have. I mean, this would have been a hit TP trade. And like I'm not mad, right? Like I said, I'm not mad. It's just, you know, I'm just kind of processing and trying to word things out properly. But I'm thinking of purchasing a $100,000 account on MyFundedFX is like $500. I'm not trying to spend that kind of money on an account that I might blow just doing the demos. So I'm probably gonna get the $10,000 account. That's like $100. They have a 1-step, standard 2-step, and 2-step pro. It's $135 for the 2-step pro, and I'm probably gonna get that one because yes, the difference is on the standard 1-step, which is on the 1-step is $100. I think it's like you have to make 10% without losing. Your max daily drawdown is 4%, and your your drawdown before you blow the account is 6%. But on the 2-step pro, its target is 8% for phase 1. So 2-step, it means it's 2 phases. So for phase 1, its target P&L or target profits are 8%. Max daily drawdown is 5%, and max drawdown is 8%. And then the second phase target is 5%, max daily drawdown is 5%, and the maximum, drawdown for the account is 8%. That's pretty good, right? And it's $35 more, but I'd rather do that one because it's I mean, the biggest thing with that one is just consistency, right? And I think I can make, I think I can pass those, right? I believe that's pretty believable, right? Um, I believe that if I keep my risk management and my psychology in check, I will definitely pass phase one. You know why? Like, phase one is to make 8%, right? I've made 8% on this account. I mean, before this, I was at 10% gain on the account, right? Phase one passed, and I've showed you, I believe I'm relatively consistently profitable. I mean, yeah, my profits for January, March, and April still haven't fully covered until April goes out. We don't really know, fully covered the losses for February, right? But on a live account, that would hurt, but with funded accounts, not really. Because if I went to 12% drawdown, I would have blown the account. So, I'm not really too worried about that. Plus, like I said, I was still learning. I was still new to this. I was new to the emotions. I didn't have risk management, all that stuff. I have all that stuff now. And I've been paper trading in 2 days, 4 months. And I believe that it will be time to at least attempt funded accounts. I will make a video more in depth about this, like kind of my plan and how I'm going to spread, profits and everything once I pass the account and all that stuff. And I want to be very smart about it. I'm going to have a thought out plan. Might not go exactly to plan. Might blow 3 accounts before I pass one, but So, yeah. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. If you have anything, please leave in the comments. Go follow my Instagram, link in the description. I post on there pretty regularly. And if you guys, just tune in for tomorrow's trade recap. And yes, you have a great night.